Welcome back everyone to our Total War Attila Roman Empire campaign, and we are in a very hostile situation as we have the Hunnic hordes beginning to return. And let me just turn the volume up. We are at war with quite a few people. We're being besieged at El Eldon by the Ebdanians, and we're being besieged at Ep.7 by the Suebi. And we're also at war with Gaul and the Alamans for whatever reason. And I'm beginning to have to be marching back my forces in order to stand, 'cause I have a lot of barbarians I'm at war with right now. My Imperium got so high that eventually they all got scared, and then they all started going to war against me. However, I have more money now, and they don't want peace. Does Gaul want peace?
Welcome, but expect scant pleasantries. I lack time to waste.
Okay, they'll actually take that, which is a problem. So I get peace with Gaul at least. But I'm also at war with these guys.
Speak quickly and well. Speak ill or slowly, and I may feed your tongue to the dogs.
You know, maybe I should just raise the settlements when I take them in order to prevent rebellion. Okay, these guys don't want peace. The Marcomans. Oh, because they're also allied with the Alamans. These guys do not like me. But they're at war with the Jutes. The Franks don't like me. But I have a non-aggression with them. The Suebi are trying to take my...
I am sure you have many pleasantries for me, but please don't bother. Talk of meat, not...
Let's see. Do the Ebdanians want
I am
peace?
sure you have many pleasantries for me, but please don't bother. Talk of meat, not honey.
Let's see if they want peace. Maybe next turn when I have more money. But I'll be able to hopefully hold these guys back with this army. Though I'll probably lose if I have to fight them, but I need to actually raise. I need to raise a force. Oh, I can actually raise more armies though, which is a good thing. However, as you can tell, most of my generals are very disloyal. This guy's very disloyal. I'm gonna have to get you. We need to recruit so that we can stop whatever barbarians. We can raise 12 armies, so these guys are just getting larger. I might need to raise an army in up over here. Actually, no, I'm gonna raise it right over here. Raise a small force.
Commander, to your duties, men. It is a great and glorious...
Get as many troops as we can. I am sending some forces westward to deal with this barbarian threat, and I'm keeping armies here just to defend because the Huns might be coming back. But I am sending the Emperor himself. This army I'm just keeping here in case the Sassanids try to take advantage. But right now I'm going to end the turn. Probably lose one or two settlements, but let's see. They're not going to attack me. The Huns are just going to continue raiding. Everyone's just going to continue raiding. Okay, there's no way I'm going to win that. But we'll see if they take the settlement. If they do, it'll make it a lot easier for us to hunt them down. But like as not, they'll probably just... Okay, yeah, they just like to sack. And they're losing men. I don't think they actually take the settlements. That's one thing I find annoying. They really don't like to set. They don't really like to take the settlements. They like to roam around. Her ally is under attack. Calls for help. Well, there's no way I'm gonna do that. I'm breaking the alliance. Because I am under quite a threat right now. We'll let the Sassanids attack them. As the White Huns have finally been dealt with, they're beginning to look west. Okay, at least we're not at war with anyone else. I am losing food though, due to all this raiding. Okay, these guys over here are gonna be a problem.
Ready for orders.
Gonna need to march my men. I really have to march from here. I could attack them. These guys are tiny.
We hunger for battle.
But we need to, like, replenish.
At your command. Look to the defensive.
Garrison here. We have the Huns.
We hunger for battle.
And they might attack us. Well, they can't really reach us in that turn. Which is a good thing, but we're gonna finally return to Constantinople. Let the Sassanids and the eastern factions do what they want. But it could come to a head. Okay, one more turn.
At your command.
We're gonna have to force march this. Well, here's the thing. These guys provide a buffer between me and the Alamans. I could attack the Markomans right now. That's gonna leave things open because the Huns are gonna come down. Hopefully the Carthaginians can hold them off for the moment. Let's see here. The amount of forces. The Huns have one force here. They have another force there. But really, other than that, I see they want peace now. Suebi.
Speak quickly and well. Speak ill or slowly, and I may feed your tongue to the dogs.
So you can't have them roaming around like that. Okay, we actually got peace with them, surprisingly. So that means we only have to worry about a couple more people.
I am sure you have many pleasant.
And we will solve that soon. But I could have probably... Okay, we have too many... I don't really understand the food mechanic in this game for whatever reason. It's one of the things I've never really picked up. Unseasonal conditions. Well, we've had a lot of victories. It's not like we're totally lost. But these guys are taking some attrition.
Hunger for battle.
It could come to a head between us. If only I could hire mercenaries to go against them. Let's see if the Roman... Well, never mind. So right now we just really need to deal with the Alamans. I'll probably go in there try to sack their settlement.
We hunger for battle.
But now that that's over with, I'm going to try to transfer my troops over to this army just so that I can have larger armies. We need armies protecting the west apparently as well as the east. I'm confident that I can hold off the Huns for now.
Ready for orders.
So we'll have that. We can't recruit right now.
Ready for
I have Honorius here to protect whatever regions need protecting, and we have another army here, and I have one couple in Greece. I have Theodosius march against them himself. The Carthaginians should be able to hold off the Huns, hopefully. We have a military alliance with them. Let's see. These guys want trade. Sassanids, we still hold the non-aggression. These guys don't necessarily like us because we broke the treaty, but they're at war now, so return. We have so many hordes in our border.
Ready for battle. We hunger for battle.
And the Alamans might sue for peace soon. Sooner than later. And we'll see what the Huns do. The Abdanians haven't attacked us yet. They had, because okay, the Alamans aren't doing anything. Suebians we're at peace with now.
We can no longer stand with you in peace and war. Such is the way of man.
What? Okay, everyone's really just breaking their treaties with me ever since. Let's see here. What are the Huns trying to do? Marcoman's gonna flee back. Okay, so we have mercenary negotiations. Well, everything else is... I could attack them.
We hunger for battle.
One of them.
Ready for battle.
Right now. We have a Hunnic force right over here, just ripe to attack. Where can they go? Oh, they can go pretty far. If I force...
Ready for battle.
march my men... they can go pretty far as well. I'm gonna need to attack the Huns. I need to attack them. The other army's right up there.
Is that all, Commander? Hear us, Lord!
Alright, so Honorius will lead the charge against the Huns. We'll defeat them. That's one less Hunnic army. Kill the captives.
Your command.
We'll replenish on our own measure. And now the Huns only have one force left. Huns have really been weakened ever since I crushed a ton of their... they had like a ton of hordes, but I managed to hold them off. Now let's try to siege Ubizurbis.
Ready for further
Ubzursis.
orders.
Uberzis.
Settlement.
They have reinforcements, obviously.
Laying siege to the settlement.
But I'm going to really quickly send in my other force. Crush the Alamans, hopefully. And then put an end to them.
You have further orders.
Let's see here. Is that going to work? They still have more men than we do, apparently.
None will escape.
Well, who says we cannot trespass into Gallic territory? I don't really care. They're not even our allies anyway.
Hold us a garrison.
Now, Acus Sexta needs to be really fixed up. I'm going to destroy the Alamans first, though. They're...
To victory!
and we'll raze it to the ground to prevent anyone from rising again.
Commander.
We'll do what the Huns did, and we'll put an end to them. Alright, so that's one less enemy to deal with. We have to deal with. Then we'll march our forces on Kazargus, raze it to the ground, be done. That's what happens when you resist the might of Rome.
Ready for orders.
That is what happens
At your
when
command.
you resist the might of Rome. Let me just check out my stats just to see how many battles are won. We've lost a lot of battles. Most of those were settlement battles, like the land battle defeats. We haven't fought any naval battles. We've lost a couple of sieges, but overall, there were just like really tiny settlement battles that there's no chance of winning. So we're doing fine.
At your command.
I mean, we have 18 victories so far, and Honorius himself has led forces against the Hun. Who else are we at war with now? We're still at war with Abdanians. How are the Alamans still alive? They are still alive.
We hunger
They are. I need to go hunt them down.
for battle. Advance. Let them cower like
Okay, I do need to hunt them down because we can't afford them. Where are they? Oh, they're right up here. So really, we didn't destroy them after all. We're gonna attack these guys next, though. The Marco mans. This guy's holding out
Commander.
against Abdania. As for governors, most of them are pretty loyal. So we're good. Theodosius.
Ready for battle.
This force here. Okay, we have a... Oh, whoa. We have a bunch of Sassanid forces. Axum doesn't like us anymore. We're gonna we're gonna attack Gaul eventually, but they're not our concern right now. We just raised the settlement. End the turn. We're still at war with the Alamans. Danians aren't gonna do anything just yet. We'll see.
We come to you in strength to speak words of
Let's see. Delay it for one turn. Okay, we're gonna let them... Oh. I didn't realize they had an army over... What the? Didn't realize their force was that big. Because they were like strength ranking 45, so that's my mistake. Well then, they're not gonna actually take it. Which
Return
is...
to your people and prepare them for death. That is now your only duty.
Alright, so... The die is cast. The Sassanids have declared war. Oh, and they have a ton of allies, I'm not even joking. Okay, that's not good. They're coming. We're at war with the Sassanids and the Huns. Okay, Markomans. Okay, let's just get peace with the Alamans. We should have probably done that. I found war with a ton of people.
You have recruited so many units, the treasury is...
That's because everyone's raiding.
Ready for orders. We hunger for battle. Commander.
Let's first of all, let's get peace with these guys.
I am sure you have many pleasantries for
Make
me,
them
but
pay.
please don't bother. Talk of meat, not honey.
See here, moderate. That's low. Okay, we're at peace with them now. But now we're at war with like every eastern faction.
Are you brave or foolish? Or just mad? Well, speak. I will listen.
Well, first of all, we need to destroy the Huns. But now the Sassanid armies are amassing along my borders. Now that I redeployed Theodosius. Well, we're gonna have to send him back east to defend. The Huns are still over here, and they don't seem to be doing anything else. I have too many armies in this region. I'm gonna send some forces east. Send these guys to redeploy east. We need 3 armies to face the brunt of the Sassanids and their allies. And we have the Markomans to worry about. The Alamans are at peace with us for now. Let's repair.
We hunger for battle. On the move. Get to it, men.
We need to send our forces back here. We're not at war with anyone else but the Markomans and their allies. With the Markomans and the see how powerful are the Huns? The Huns are still weak, despite their alliance. Our empire still looks pretty strong, despite we lost a couple territories like here against Gaul. But now we're at war with the second most powerful. Let's see.
Be welcome, I suppose. Now speak as you will, and try to be interesting.
Well, we're sending Theodosius east. I should have attacked the Sassanids when I had the chance, and they were at war with the White Huns. But this is where I will end this episode, and I will see you all in the next one. But we're gonna need to sally out for that next time.